So, Jim, we've talked a lot about HVAC systems, and we're going to talk now about just the sizing and the importance of getting the right size. And as I understand it, you don't want it too small, and you don't necessarily want it too big. Maybe you can explain why.
Well, yeah, Randy, there's the proper size for your house. Um, we take into consideration, we do a load calculation on every install based on the R value, the insulation in your walls, your square footage, your ceiling height, the windows, the doors. All of this is important because if you go too big, let's say on a furnace, okay, what happens if you go too big on a furnace? Well, it's on and off a lot. Even when it gets real cold outside, where a furnace should be pretty much steady state running, it's down there banging on and off. And it's loud because it's bigger than it needs to be. It's moving more air, it's loud. And one of the biggest indicators is you can predict, but based on your comfort, when the furnace is going to come on and when it's going to shut off. Because when it comes on, it warms up real fast, and when it shuts down, it cools down just as fast. So I come into your house and you go, I'm freezing. And you go, well, the furnace feels like it should come on any minute now. Well, you're probably oversized or you have a draft problem or whatever, but that's a classic sign of oversight. Of course, undersizing, it runs all the time, and you may have trouble satisfying the heating requirements in the extreme conditions, okay? So yeah, it's very important to size those properly. And oversizing, usually I'd say that's where you see it mostly. It can become inefficient, very inefficient, because you're burning more gas than you need to. And the furnace is burning at a higher BTU rating. And instead of steady state heat coming out the registers, it's spending a lot of time starting and stopping. And as you know, your blower doesn't come on right away. It's got to heat up the exchanger first. So there's a lot of waste involved as well. So the proper size is what you need, not too big and not too small.
Goldilocks, kind of like, right? This is the Goldilocks.
Yeah, just
not
right.
Too big,
not
just
too
right.
Big, not too small. Yeah, and so what you're looking for is the company that can tell you this is the right size. I've done the mathematical equation, and this is why your furnace and your AC is the right size. AC is the same thing. There's pros and cons, but there's pitfalls to oversizing and undersizing. A lot of people think bigger's better. Not so much. The right size is what you want, not bigger.
Okay. Well, Jim, thanks for that input. ForquerHeatingandCooling.com. If you want Jim and his crew on your house, they have it perfectly heated, perfectly cooled. ForquerHeating.com. Check it out.